Ancestral Recall is an absolutely broken card. It's on the EDH ban list up there with Grizzlebrand, Emrakul, and Black Lotus. The insane mana efficiency of the card propelled its price to the thousands, and led to it being banned. But what if I told you that there is a commander that lets you cast multiple Ancestral Recalls per game in red? Hailing from the plane of Zendikar, I present to you Zada, HEDRON Grinder. Zada is a mono-colored commander, meaning that the deck is only going to include red cards. It's built around Zada's triggered ability, which copies spells that target only Zada, copying them once for each other creature you control. The game plan is simple: make tokens, cast spells for value, then win through combat damage. First, let's start off with instants and sorceries. Cantrips, spells that have small effects while drawing a card, make up the core of our build. With Zada and a couple tokens, you could be drawing 3 or more cards for cheap, and the mana efficiency only rises when you gain more creatures. Fast mana spells create treasure and add mana directly to our mana pool. They allow us to continue our combo and set up for future turns. Finally, pump spells finish the game off by buffing our team. Some of the previous spells also buff our creatures by small amounts, but without enough power, there is no surefire way to finish the game off. In terms of creatures, 1/1 Goblin tokens make up the bulk of our units, so there will be some Goblin synergies within our creatures. We should include spells that make tokens efficiently, create a board state by themselves, or have an activated ability that takes advantage of the Goblins we make. In terms of standout cards, Stormkiln Artist is an absolute win condition. Expect to lose it quickly as they are just that strong. Blazing Shoal and Downhill Charge grant powerful buffs to our team without having to spend any mana. They come in clutch when finishing the game off, and can catch our opponents off guard. Squeed the Immortal is a guaranteed body, important since our creatures start off so small, and Heat Shimmer literally doubles the number of creatures we have, and in turn the number of spells we can copy. Zada HEDRON Grinder is fast-paced, often knocking out opponents by turn 6 consistently. It is extremely resilient to counterspells since the triggered ability copies on cast, not on resolution. It can win from very weak board states, and finally, it is cheap. Though expensive cards can be added in for marginal improvements, the vast majority of the deck costs under $1 per card. However, there are some cons present. 1. It is weak to targeted removal. Since the game plan revolves around Zada, if they are countered or destroyed often, we basically lose. And 2. Some turns can take very long. If you don't like taking up too much time, or if you enjoy slowly building up to the win, then Zada isn't for you. Take note of the mana available to your opponents. Go for the kill when they are tapped out, or when you can do something in response. I like to keep the spells I've cast to the side instead of putting it directly into the graveyard. That way you can easily tally up the power toughness increase from pump spells. If you like to win fast, enjoy playing red, and want to build a deck around your commander, play Zada, HEDRON Grinder. Thanks so much for watching, and let me know what you think I should cover next. Later, bozo.